Hi, welcome to Shell Gone Rogue. I'm Rochelle. And so today we're going to talk about settling. Better yet, why are you settling? So before we get started, like, share, and subscribe to this video. Okay, first, let's talk about settling and what that definition is. Settling is usually referred to as basically agreeing upon or accepting less than your ideal based on you think there's no better options, or that you believe that that's all that is there for you. Now, this technically can be in any aspect of your life. It doesn't have to be just a relationship. It could be a professional situation. It can be on your job. It could be with your family. It can be with your friends. Or yes, it could be with your significant other. And so I'm here today to talk about it. I want to know, what is it that you think that's as good as it's going to get for you? Because that's not true. Before you had that job, before you had those friends, before you met your significant other, hey, you had another job. You had other friends. You had another significant other. So I want that mind frame to stop. If it doesn't bring you joy anymore, if you spend more time sitting up there thinking, dang, I got to go in here today. Ooh, let me just make it through the day. Or if they don't leave me alone, they can get it today. Or if in your personal life, that person is never there for me. That person doesn't have my back like I think they should. Why is it always a constant argument or a fight when we get together? Why is it that I'm always there for them, but they're never there for me? And you still keep putting yourself in that situation? That's settling. And that's not okay. I need you to take the time out to take time for you and reevaluate you, to figure out, why is that acceptable to you? Because you need to start remembering who you are and whose you are, because that is not what you were made for. Unless that's the only job in your city, in your state, that you have that skill for, and that they only have just that title at that job, then okay, stay there. If there's a job that you're doing that you could do across the street, around the corner, up the block, in the next city, and you won't be miserable, then I'm going to need you to put in that application. I'm going to need you to submit that resume. Because at the end of the day, why stay somewhere that you continue to be in a chokehold because you feel like that's all I can have, that's all that's there for me? That's not true. Know that you think about it when I'm calling off to you, and you're gonna say that has happened. They sit up there, they bring somebody in for you to train. You look up 6 months later, that person has that promotion, that person has that spot, and you trained them, and they bypassed them up for them to get that position. So why did you settle for that? Are you still sitting there a year later talking about it's just a job? But they making at least, maybe, if we're counting down an hour, say you're making $18 an hour, and that person came in at $22 an hour, and now they're over you and they're making $27 an hour. Did you take that? Did you ask why? Did you just say, oh, well, it's just a job, it's all right? Then you settled. And I know that sounds, for me, easier said than done, but really, my friends will tell you, I was a quiet quitter before that became a thing. If I got fed up enough, I'm doing just the bare minimum. I'm doing just enough to come in here so you can't say I didn't do my job. And then at that point, I'm looking, because I'm not staying somewhere I'm not wanted. I'm not staying somewhere I'm not valued. That goes in personal life too. So if you're sitting up there looking at your friend, and that's your home girl, and y'all been friends since the 3rd grade, and y'all just always kiki, ha ha ha, But you know what? When you need her or you need him, that friend not there for you like you there for them. They miss it in action. They MIA. You can't never find them. But lo and behold, when they need something, they sure enough know your number. And you go running. We need to evaluate that friendship. Who has the upper hand in that? Did you settle just because y'all been friends so long that you felt like they gonna come back around? No, sis. Sometimes people are just users. So you may need to reevaluate that one and say, hey, move to the left to that person. You need to know your worth. If it's about a relationship with a significant other, be it if you're dating a man, a woman, whatever, if that person isn't treating you like you need to be treated or how you feel you need to be treated, then no, you're settling. If it ain't feeling the same way that it was feeling when you first started dating that person, where it was all of this in general, be it professional or personal life, everybody has a honeymoon phase. And after that honeymoon phase ends and you start seeing the true them, be it if it's your boss, be it if it's your friend, be it if it's your significant other, when you start seeing that mask start sliding down, and you confront that situation and they back up for a minute. You right, babe. I didn't know I was acting like that. And they get it together for a couple of months, they're appeasing you. But then when they come back, or and you start hearing them comments like, see, you tripping. You always on something. Why you always gotta be? Now see, that means they gaslighting you. And that means they not taking you seriously. So why you gonna settle for that? Why would you think that's okay? When you know, just like that job, just like that friend, just like that significant other, they came to you. You didn't change, they changed. You're that person. And if you changed for the trying to better the situation. And if they don't like it, if they don't love it, then I'm going to tell you to leave it. Because at the end of the day, if it doesn't make you sit there and say, I enjoy spending time here. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy this person. And you spend more time more sad than happy, more angry than content, more wise and asking and doubting, than just being, I feel appreciated, I feel wanted, I feel welcomed, then that means you're settling. That means you're sitting up there and then somewhere in the back of your mind, if you think that it's going to get better, if it didn't get better 6 months ago, if it didn't get better a year ago, 5 years ago, it's not going to get better. Because you have to understand, people treat you the way you allow them to treat you. So when you go to that job and that first time they let that person train, become the lead, and you ain't say nothing about it, and then the next time somebody else came in and they still have you train them and they took that spot again, you accepted it. So they know you're not going to do nothing. So I'm going to need you to switch up on them. You don't got to talk about it. You don't have to say nothing to nobody about it. I'm going to need you to start looking at applications. I'm going to need you to start filling out. Keep some stuff to yourself. Because when you think you people, nobody on your job is your friend. Those are your co-workers. You may in your lifetime meet 1 or 2 people that y'all still carry on the friendship 20 years later outside of that job you've been at. Other than that, those are just co-workers. And the minute somebody gets a chance, don't think somebody don't gossip. So if your thing is, I'm going to tell you to move in silence. If that means when it comes to relationships, as far as with friends and with your significant others, if it's time when you reassess that situation and you really think about it and you write down all the pros and cons and you said, no, I am settling. This ain't worth it. I don't need you to say nothing. I just need you to sit up there and move around. It's also quiet quitting. Fall back. Don't answer their call. No, I'm going to be at home today. I'm good. I need you to start taking care of yourself. I need you to start doing your affirmations. I need you to sit up there and wake up every morning. When you look in the mirror, you say, you got this. You the baddest chick walking. Can't nobody do you but you. You know, start claiming that stuff. Go back to that mind frame when you was just like, you was on it. Nobody or nothing should be breaking you down where your mentality still isn't like you not the one. Because sis, let me tell you, you about that life. You on that. You have that understanding that I'm the best thing out here walking, and I need you to say that every day. You are brilliant. You are intelligent. You are beautiful. You are just someone that you light up the room when you walk into it. And believe me, people know it. It's that you have to get it back in your mind. So when people start coming for you and them attacks start coming where they just like, and you just taking it, they trying to break you down. Stop settling. Stop doing that. You hold your head up and say, I am who I am. And if you don't like it, it's time for you to move out the way. Because I'm not going to keep settling. I have more options than you think I do. I know that. And, you know, if you here, that's because I choose to let you be here, not the other way around. If I choose to be at this job, that's because I chose it, not because I got to. Because believe me, all these companies wouldn't stay in business if they didn't have employees. You can always find a job, and what they paying that trainer, that person you done trained, let me let you know. You could take that skill that you trained her with, put that on your resume, put that on your application, and you say, okay, you was making $18, they was paying her $27 when they promoted her, I'm gonna need you to apply for $28. If they was paying her $60,000 and you was only making $55, I'm gonna need you to apply for $65,000. And put all your skills down, because somebody gonna pick you up. And it's gonna be, oh, I'm so glad I left there, because see, you're not selling no more. You made that decision. You made that happen for you. If your friend isn't benefiting you anymore, well then, just walk away. Don't answer their call. Let them figure it out. Because see, they know in the back of their mind what they do and don't think they don't. They do. When it comes to your significant other, if you do more la 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 versus not, I'm going to need you to go on and reevaluate that situation and put yourself in a better mold where you get to be around people that say, oh, I like your conversation. I like the way you talk. You want to go to dinner? You want to see a game? And not always looking about what you did wrong, what you said wrong. Why is something wrong with you? It's them. Stop settling. Do that part in life that makes you feel good. Do that part in life where you bulking yourself up and boasting and bragging about you. It's okay to say, I know I'm that. I know what comes from me. I know what I bring to the table. That's what you're supposed to do. Brag on yourself, girl. Tell the world. Let them see it exude from you. Read that poem by Maya Angelou, Phenomenal Woman. And think about it when you read it. And read it again. And start walking like that. Start talking like that. Put your head up. Don't ever settle. Don't ever think that's all you can get out of life. Because that's a lie. And people are sitting out there putting it out there and putting that in your head, thinking that's all you worth. Nobody got a right to tell you what you can or can't do and what you can and can't have. You start making your affirmations. You start manifesting. You start putting it out there that you are untouchable. You are the diamond in this situation. You know, you sparkle all day, every day. You bring sunshine to this place. Don't settle, don't settle, don't settle. So now I hope y'all have a good day. I hope this helps somebody. And again, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that button if you want to see more content like this. I hope y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.